my dad always told me, what the mind can conceive, you can achieve. So that means whatever you can think up, it's possible if you just learn how to master the skills to be able to accomplish that thing. Okay, this dragon I made out of pine cones. The inside is made with cardboard and duct tape, and this is wood right here. The horns are actually made with wood. The teeth right here are actually made with candy canes. I was walking past a bike seat one day, and I was like, whoa, that looks just like a dragon to me, like a dragon's jaw. And then the top of it, I saw another one that, and I was like, that looks just like the top of a dragon head, except I had to add parts and pieces so it was built up to be more real, lifelike. And then I used marbles for the eyes, and then once I made or glued all these pieces together, I actually put a spray over it so it'd be more strong and these wouldn't break. I made this clothespin from wood, and this is actually steel that I heated up and formed into the exact shape of the normal clothespin parts and pieces. I used math just to be able to figure out exact dimensions. It's fully operational, so it's really strong. I made this just because I wanted to. Nobody said I couldn't, so I did it. And I actually kind of want to make a rubber band gun with it. I think it'd be really fun. I heard you can order 6-foot rubber bands online, and I was thinking that would be kind of fun. This is a beetle design that I made that makes it so it actually has working legs, and this design would actually be able to make things walk. It works just like a boat in a rowboat. If you think about how a rowboat works and how if it's a leg, kind of, you're going like this into the water. It's like that, except these would be below the bug themselves. I want to actually take this design and make a huge walking machine that I can walk in, possibly steampunk it. Okay, so this is another thing I made that's kind of heavy. It's a fully operational mouse trap, and I made it for fun. Again, I didn't have any specific reason to make it. Other than I just wanted to. And it's a little bit scary when setting it, but at least it works. We might get it dirty. See if it works. Did you see that? Yeah. This one's not as safe. My mom didn't want to make it, or want me to make it fully operational, but I wanted to, and I thought it was really fun, so I made it. Let me go. I again used math to be able to make this, and I made this my very own logo, because it's much like another one, but I didn't want to get in trouble. So I made an H for Hector with the mousetrap bar across its neck. This is the bomb I made. It's so this I made actually with a bowling ball, and I actually put a quarter in the place of one of the holes because I just wanted to do this, and I went over to my cousin's house after I made this, put a fuse in it, lit it, knocked on the door, went like this. They opened up the door, like my cousins, and they're like, "Oh!" And then I was like, "Here, this is for you." And the thing is, we just love doing things like that to each other, although it's not a real bomb, it's just a bowling ball. This is a walking stick I made, and I found this really cool root that, this was the way it was in the ground, and I picked it up, and it was just really cool and came around and split up into other ones. So what I decided to do is I made a snake right here, and so it comes around right here, then goes and wraps around itself like that to there. And I made the snake right there, and then because it has this really cool jut off to the side, and I didn't want it to kind of be part of the snake, I decided to make it into a bird, like an eagle, and it's going after the snake with its talons. And so if you'll see, the bird's head's right here, and its legs right here reaching after the snake, and its tail, oops, sorry about that, Jess. Its tail's on the back side, and then these are its wings. They come off. And so this is just a walking stick that is like an eagle going after a snake. This is called a tromp'loi piece, and you try and make an object look as realistic as possible. If you notice, the shadow on my finger is actually going this way, the sun, and so it's impossible for the shadow to go that way, but it's just the way I painted it, and it's just as flat can be, and I think it's a beautiful piece.